Hi YouTube, this is Rosemary, your Sunday blogger, and I am showing you, I'm trying very hard to show you a picture of what I look like at my biggest weight, which is 447 pounds. And this is another picture of me, my husband, my daughter. And it's when my kids are smaller. But anyway, good morning. It's Sunday, and today's topic is, what was the straw that broke the camel's back for you? It is a huge story. Well, I guess it's not that huge. It's humiliating, I guess. I am a teacher, and I was walking through the classroom into the I guess you would call it well, we called it all kinds of rooms, but it was a gym, a huge gym. And as I was walking through there, I fell down, and I couldn't get up. I tried and tried. My daughter, the smallest one at the time, was 7 years old, and I told her to go get a chair, that I wouldn't have an issue, that I would get up, you know, if she brought me a chair. I couldn't even get up with the chair. I was amazed on how I couldn't do that, you know, because before I could, you know, and at that moment I realized, you know, my life is ended. In a moment, I thought, I am so young, and yet I'm in a body that can't even function. And I remember she was, you know, come on Mom, I can help you, and no honey. And I remember my husband was having to pick us up that day for some reason, and I said, your dad should be here any moment, go get him. And it was time for him to be there, and he was already waiting in the front for us. And so she went and got him, and he tried to pick me up, and he couldn't do it. He went and got help. Turned out that between him and 3 other men from the church ended up picking me up. It was humiliating. It was embarrassing. And that's when I cried out to God, and that's when I said, you know what, enough is enough. God, you know, I don't want to live like this anymore. And if I have to live like this, I don't want to live. And I just began to cry out. I cried out the following day, which was Saturday. I cried out the following day, which was Sunday. And something just clicked inside me. And I began to see this man that was going to our church. He started losing weight. He lost like 50 pounds within a few months. And it was a miracle, it looked like. And I thought, I'm going to ask him. And he came up to me and he says, well, do you like eating meat? And I said, yeah. He said, well, have you ever heard of the Atkins diet? And I said, no. And so anyway, you know how the Atkins diet goes. And I thought to myself, all I can do is try. I mean, I've tried pills, I've tried going to the doctor, I've lost it many times and gained it back. And I thought to myself, the only thing I could do is either gain or lose, and hopefully I'll lose. Well, within the 14 days that I was supposed to do the induction diet, I lost 22 pounds. And I thought, wow, if I can lose 22, then maybe if I keep doing it, I can lose another 22 and just keep going, right? So I began to start losing weight. And shortly after, I lost my mom to cancer, and she died in March. And as I was getting over my mom's death, my husband, my first husband, passed away. And it was just an ordeal. Life was just, you know, I don't know if that's what helped, you know, my weight go down even further. I lost 300 pounds. To make a long story short, I lost 300 pounds and got down to almost 140 pounds. Well, I think I was 140. But then I met my husband now, Blue Eyes, and we started getting happy, you know. And I think we came back from my honeymoon, and I was 265 pounds. I mean, I gained it so fast, I couldn't believe what had happened. I thought, what happened? Oh my goodness. And another long story, but I will shorten it as much as possible. He referred me to his doctor. His doctor said, look, you've done a wonderful job. How about, let me send you to another doctor that I know, Dr. Myers, that does gastric bypass. Maybe he can help you. And sure enough, within 2 weeks, I was having gastric bypass. And guys, that was the best thing. So I just feel like, you know, for me, God answered my prayer. And I am still, I mean, I've been in maintenance for a long time. I've had gastric bypass already. It's been 5 years. And it's the best thing I could have done for myself. Yes, it's, you know, I'm in maintenance and I wasn't that far to begin with, but I keep thinking that I should be at 130, but you know what, guys? I've come to realize that even though I haven't reached my goal, and I'm not that far from goal, I'm 168, and I would love to be 130, but I'm 168 one day, I'm 170 the next day, and then 168, so I keep bouncing back and forth, but you know, that's where my body wants to stay right now. But you know what? I'm not 447 pounds anymore, and basically that's what broke the camel's back. So I hope you'll be back next Sunday, and I was glad to be the Sunday vlogger. Bye guys, love you. Mwah. Talk to you later.